Kirby with Idaho Spine and Sport Physical Therapy. As things cool down, we don't really want to get outside as much, so we don't do as much outside activity. And a lot of us tend not to go to the gym because it's kind of a hassle and we don't really want to leave the house, or we come up with some excuse not to go. So I want to walk through a couple exercises that we can do at home that can kind of skirt around having to take the time to go to a gym or come up with the money to get a gym membership. So there's a lot of things you can do. That's going to include anything that is categorized as a calisthenic. And what a calisthenic is just anything that utilizes your own body weight as a resistance for the exercise. So common calisthenics are body weight squats, push-ups, pull-ups, any type of calf raises or lunges. So anything that utilizes your own body weight as your resistance. So I'll demonstrate a couple of really good ones to do at home. The first one we're going to do is a wall squat or a wall sit. And the difference between those two is that you're just holding one and the other one you're moving through motion. So I'll demonstrate both. I'll use this little bar as my wall in the window. So I'll start with a wall sit. And a wall sit is just like it sounds. You position your feet so that your knees don't come over a vertical plane of your toes. You sink down into a seated position. You have your back against the wall, nice and straight up and down. You just hold that position for a set amount of time. I'd recommend about 60 seconds at a time. If you're a little bit out of shape, you might cut that time in half, or if you're a little bit stronger, you can add some time to it. And that's a real simple exercise you can do. If you're going to do your wall squats, it's the same basic motion. So now we're going to lean that back off the wall a little bit. We'll keep the behind against the wall, and we'll sit down into that. And instead of staying at the bottom, we'll come right back up. And those are our wall squats. If you're a little bit stronger, you can step away from the wall, and if you have good enough balance, you can do regular body weight squats. Another really good one to do is we'll come over to a countertop over here. This bookshelf will be my countertop. Is we're gonna do a decline push-up. Okay, so this is really good for a lot of females that might not be good enough strong enough to do push-ups on their toes or on the ground. And what we'll do is we'll get a nice body angle, about 45 degrees will work. And all we're going to do is we'll do that push-up. Okay? You want to keep those elbows turned down and in. We'll bring them right next to the body. We'll do our push-up against the countertop. Third one to do is going to be a calf raise. And all we're going to do is stand at the countertop. We're going to raise up on our toes, up on the toes, and all the way back down nice and slow. Okay. If we want to get a little bit more advanced with that, we can shift our weight onto one foot, pick the other one up, and do a single leg. That allows us to put a little bit more resistance, get a little bit stronger. If you guys have any more questions or any concerns about any therapeutic type of purposes, you can give us a call here at Idaho Spine and Sport Physical Therapy. Thank you.